Yep. Hello. Welcome to Bet on Yourself Media Sports. I am your host, Reggie. Welcome to the city of Philadelphia, the city that bleeds green, and the city of champs. Today, I'm just going to discuss about Coach Nick Sirianni and his play calling situation and talking about the OC and the DC coaches at hand. And Derek Gunn, his opinion, give you my intake on what was said to him and some inside news that I got in regards to that matter. And another thing about the running backs, will they suit up all four? Let's go. Let's get right to this information. Well, Nick Sirianni talked about OC Bronson Johnson and was stating that he would not give up his his feeling, the opinion on how he feels about Mr. Johnson. Um, hey, I'm all for it, Nick. If this is what if you feel like that about what your team is doing, um, my whole thing is you gotta let somebody that's doing the job do their job. You know, if it's going to be Brad Johnson, let Brad Johnson do his job, um, and then we'll know where it's all coming from. Us having hearing out here in the world, in the public, that you having something to do with the play calling, that's not good. That's not good at all. So relinquish your powers to be and let the man do his job. And you know, I don't mind. I'm quite sure nobody minds you having your opinion about certain things that's going on during the game. If you see something that you would like done, that's obviously fine. But for the main part, you planning, game planning, and all that there, let the coaches coach, man. Let the coaches coach. So Nick Sirianni was stated here saying that uh excuse me one second. Yeah, Nick Sirianni was stated here saying, Nick Sirianni says he's totally confident in Sean Desai. Totally confident. That's why I hired him for the job. So I mean, he's the one that had the big say so in hiring this guy, and that's because he wanted to still keep the Gannon system in. I think this guy Desai had his own mindset, a way he wanted to come in and play and scheme up things. But once he got here, knowing how the Philadelphia organization is, from my experience and seeing how they've been doing the last few years, and that's why we don't have Doug Peterson anymore. They want to nick Pitt and be involved too much to a certain point. Where let these coaches coach. They know what they like. They know what they want to do. You brought the guy in. You hired him because you liked him for a particular reason. If you hired him for a puppet, then that's not a good reason. But I can see that Desai has potential in my eyes. I think the guy's doing a good job. I think his hands are just was tied. I think his hands are tied to the fact that um, uh, Coach Sirianni had more input than we really knew about, and dealing with both sides of the ball. To me, I think it's both sides of the ball. But um, I'm willing to give this coach Desai a leg up because I think he could turn the defense around. He got the players on the side. I think he just has the matter of rescheming himself, structuring it the way that I believe that he can do. Um, I see no reason why these guys don't step up and be the professionals that they are. You know, the Bradberries and the Slades and the Morrows of the world. These guys are all professional, and these guys are on the team for a reason. Um, Slay, everybody's talking about him not being who he once was. Well, if you've been in the league long as he is, you're not gonna be who you once was. Nobody is. You know what I mean? You're gonna lose a step, or you're gonna it's your reaction time is gonna be different. Running down the field, keeping up with these young guys, something's gonna be different. It's gonna change. So that's when you know you got to adapt and change your game. You got to play up, play back, but be more aggressive. You know what I mean? You got to come downhill. I mean, certain things that you got to adjust to during the course of the game and the course of your professional career. You know, so I believe we're gonna be fine. I believe with the acquisition of Shaq Leonard, him and Carter and Morrow, I think they'll be able to hold down the linebacker position for us very well. I'm not too concerned about that. Um, I'm just more concerned about the coaching of basically and what Nick Sirianni is going to allow these guys to do. So with him keeping his hand in the pot, it's not going to work. So I'm just saying, and I'm just saying. And then Nick Sirianni also has another comment here. So Nick Sirianni says he's not concerned. He's not considering. I'm sorry, any changes in hashtag Eagles coaching responsibilities, and confirm Brian Johnson will remain the head offensive play caller, which he should. Like I stated, I mean, it's nothing wrong with him being a play caller if you get out the way. Nick, let the man do his job. Let the man do his job. I believe this guy can do what he needs to do if you get out the way and let the man do his job. I mean, I think he's kind of like, I know it's his first year. Everybody knows that he's kind of hesitant in making his own decision because you've been involved for so long, you know, and I don't think it's right that, you're in that position to be the team leader as a coach and get these guys ready. I understand that. So let these guys play, man. Let these guys do what they got to do. And hey, and then Derek Gunn. Wow. Whoa, wee. Derek Gunn. Um, Derek Gunn. It says here, hashtag the real Derek Gunn, D Gunn. It says multiple hashtag Eagle players have told him, announced me that the Eagles offense is very predictable. They added and looked at our pass route comparison to the Dallas Cowboys passing route. Our pass routes take too long to develop. The Dallas gets theirs shit out really quick. We know that. I talked about that in my prior videos about Jalen Hurts holding the ball back there. Be it that he was getting the time, but the time he gets these guys get downfield and get open, Jalen got to dish the pocket. He got to roll out, start scrambling. You need some intermediate and secondary dump off passes. 10 yards, bang, 15, bang. I mean, you can go for the home run every now and then because the offensive line can protect. We've seen that numerous occasions. So you will get your shot at those long possessions. But we got to be more of a methodical moving down the field and get more people acclimated. We used A.J. Brown, Smith, and Goddard, and we use Swift out the backfield. But we got multiple other guys on our team that we could use. We could use Z on the sweeps like we see Dallas use and 49ers use and multiple other teams use. The Seahawks, they use it. They use their guys, their guys and sweeps and motioning them around. Lining up the box on the wide receivers, the three wide receivers lining up. The Eagles do none of that. The Eagles do none of no motion. Everything is just too bland. So the other teams already know what to look for with Goddard, Smitty, and AJ, and the possible back coming out the backfield. You got Quez Watkins. Use him in a different way instead of trying to get him sending vertical. Let him come around on some sweeps. Let him do some quick hitches. We got the personnel to make these things happen. Will they do it? They cut out the RPO. That was another major issue that we had. I mean, it's really, really bad. You know what I mean? It's getting to the point now where you know, it's it's ugly. That's all I can say. It's ugly. So and then Derek Gunn. I mean, these guys are coming to him, telling him about their their discomfort and dislike in the play calling and the schemes that's going on. Who's the players that talk? I don't care. They need to talk about it. It needs to be addressed. I don't care who it is. I'm not even worried about who it is. Somebody needs to step up and speak out about what's going on. Because this team is trending in the wrong direction. This team is trending in the wrong direction. If they think that they can go out on the field and put out the product that they put out the last 2 weeks and go up here in Seattle and do that and come out with a win, it's a sad thing. It's a sad thing. The Giants are starting to get confidence with their the quarterback the Vito excuse me with DeVito. Them guys building confidence. They still got an outside possibility of trying to get into the playoff, you know? So they're not going to sit there and play us lightly, knowing that the way we playing, them guys going to go for the juggler. And what else do you think they're going to do? They're going to use the basic same schemes that they've been seeing the 49ers and Dallas use the past 2 weeks and try to implement that in the game. A plan in their game plan and use certain things out of what they've seen from the Dallas 49 against us. All the teams are going to do that from this point on because they see that it works. We can't stop the run dead last. Can't get off the field on third downs. You know what I mean? Ain't getting no pressure on the quarterback. So it's a plethora of things that need to be addressed, man. And the main thing, the thing that really pisses me off about this whole thing is we have the talent on the team to get these things done. I can't put my finger on it if it's just the players. Some days it looks like the players just ain't got it. They're not feeling it. Is it? Should I blame the coaches for that? Should I blame the players? But the body language on the field when these guys are on the field tells me that they're disinterested. They're disinterested. They don't have the swagger, the body language just tells you all that. It reeks and it stinks. You know what I mean? So, I know a lot of guys around the league and a lot of Eagle fans are really disappointed. I don't blame you. But you know what? I'm an Eagle fan at heart, and I know that we will persevere. We will come through this. We will make things right. We will make this right. I have no doubt in my mind that we will make this right. Now, I was looking at Thomas Mott show earlier today, and he did a poll on the Eagles. What let's see what it says is what is the Eagles' biggest problem right now? Okay, offense. It says Brian Johnson, 33%. Defense, Sean Desai, 22%. Turnovers, 14%. And I can't even 30% for the other extension area. So, I mean, this is the stuff that, that everybody else around the league is seeing. It's not like this is stuff that you can tuck underneath the rug. This is exposed to the world. This is exposed. This stuff is exposed, man. So if I'm a coach or I'm a coach or defensive coach or offensive coach, I'm going to look at those tapes and I'm going to implement some of the schemes that them other play teams have used against you to be successful. It's just that simple. It's not hard. It's not rocket science, man. And then if it don't work, then you convert to something else. So I mean, we got a tough task up ahead of us, fans and out there. We have a tough task ahead of us coming up this week, Monday night. This is not going to be an easy game for us, man. It's a lot on the line. We still 10-3. I get that. The worst case scenario, we need to finish at a second seed. We need to finish at the second seed. We gotta go beat the Cardinals, right? We gotta beat the Giants. No, beat the Giants, Cardinals, Giants, right? So Seattle, Giants, Cardinals, Giants. We gotta win out these 4 games to get the second seed to be in a comfortable position. And then Dallas will have to face the 49ers. And we'll probably face somebody like the Packers or Detroit or something like that. But all in all, we still got to win. And we got to play better than we playing right now. That's for sure. But, I'm just, ranting about what I had to say. I've seen some things that I wanted to talk about. I really wasn't going to come on here today because I was going to wait. But I had nothing to do, sat around. I looked at a couple of things. But enough of that. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. Help a brother out. Trying to get 200 subscriptions by the end of the year. Be by the first of the year. So with y'all help, I know this can be done. I am your host, Reggie, from Bet On Yourself Media Sports. For the meantime, between time, you know what we say around here. Yep. Be good. Be safe. God bless. Keep the main thing, and have an attitude of gratitude. Until next time, peace. Come join the team. Barn strong. Let's go. Come join the family. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. God bless. Talk to you later.